It's time to get some perspective on this runaway victory for the NDA, ladies and gentlemen. The News18 mega opinion poll conducted over 518 Lok Sabha constituencies with more than 118,000 respondents on personal interviews showed that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led NDA raced to a massive 411 mandate. For these interviews and this survey, the most comprehensive, exhaustive survey conducted in February 2024. With 2-3 months still to go, when the interviews were conducted, this was the mood of Bharat. Bharat ke Janta ke Man ki Baat was influenced by a lot of factors. Let's try and understand those factors, but also appreciate that in its third term, the BJP is actually trying to score a number which would have never thought, its founding fathers would have never thought more than 4 or 5 decades ago, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and look at the breakup. The breakup shows a massive uptake in the number of seats for the BJP, 25 seats plus in the south, 15 seats in Uttar Pradesh itself, overall a 57-seat gain if you were to see. The BJP touching the number of 350. They were 303 the last time around. Its allies taking 61 seats, overall 411 seats. The Congress falling short of 50 seats, so less than the last time around. The allies taking 56, and the INDI alliance or the opposition overall, there are some others also in this mix, but overall 105 seats. The opposition looking weaker as Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the NDA actually steamroll them into power, into their third term. Perhaps the most comprehensive victory in a long time in Bharat's political history. The question, and perhaps let's try and understand some of those questions that were asked through the course of this survey. Computer-aided personal interviews, at least 15 minutes is the average time of the interview. So many questions, many grounds were covered to understand the mood. One of the questions that was asked is, who's the most capable as the next Prime Minister? Who is the most capable as the next Prime Minister? And look at the numbers that Prime Minister Narendra Modi returns. Nearly 10 years in power, and he's still enjoying about 60% of the confidence of the voter, 60% of the confidence of the respondents. 210 respondents in every Lok Sabha constituency have contributed to this News18 mega opinion poll. 518 Lok Sabha constituencies covered, 95%, 21 states, 59% is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Rahul Gandhi at 21%, Mamata Banerjee and Arvind Kejriwal at 9% each. They both together cannot match Rahul Gandhi. All three put together fall short of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That's how the story is right now. The next question. Modi versus Rahul, because largely that's how the fight is seen. The others are regional satraps. Rahul Gandhi is the leader of the INDI alliance, or the face of the INDI alliance. Modi versus Rahul, who is a better leader on various benchmarks? Let's look at that. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's best score is on the first factor, that is honesty. He is seen as the most honest, or the far more honest. 27% to Rahul Gandhi, 73% to Prime Minister Modi. Hardworking, again near about 70%. Cares about people, 70% plus. Is a strong leader, 67%. Has a vision for Bharat, again near 70%. That's an overwhelming confidence and belief in the Prime Minister's vision, his hard work, his empathy or karuna for the people when he says, Pura Bharat mera parivar hai, that's resonating on ground. And integrity, honesty, despite criticism coming the BJP's way that they are co-opting a lot of leaders who perhaps they have been alleged to be tainted by the BJP itself, by the Prime Minister himself. But the Prime Minister's honesty is not under question at all. His integrity is not under question at all. The next question, will you vote for the BJP because of Prime Minister Narendra Modi regardless of the candidate? This is what was of the BJP voter. A BJP supporter was asked, irrespective of who the candidate is, in the Lok Sabha elections, aapka vote kya Modi ko hai? Every vote that you put comes to me is what the Prime Minister says. 85% of the respondents say yes. They are saying yes. 11% say no. 4% say are sitting on the fence. Really, is the candidate not going to matter to me? But 85% overwhelmingly, BJP voters are saying this vote is for Modi. He's the captain, he's setting the team, he's taking the country forward, he's got a vision, he's honest, he cares for us, we'll vote for him. The next question, Narendra Modi on employment. What are the approval ratings for Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Let's try and understand all of the benchmarks. Increase in employment opportunities. Has he given you more? Has he created more employment opportunities? This is opinion. News 18 mega opinion poll. Opinion. 58% say yes. Who's going to give you more employment? 20% for Rahul Gandhi, 11% for Mamata Banerjee, 11% for Arvind Kejriwal. So these people put together don't aggregate up to Prime Minister Narendra Modi also. That's not happening. He's nearly 60% there. Has he been able to control inflation? Contrary to what the opposition says, 59% are saying yes, he's been able to control inflation. Even as the latest numbers show, it's dropped further the inflation rate to 5.1%, ladies and gentlemen. Economic growth. Look at the confidence in Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the economy or the Vikas narrative, the Vikas objective, the Viksit Bharat aspect. Let's move on to the economic growth. And there, has Prime Minister Narendra Modi given you economic growth? Who do you trust in terms of economic growth? Let's move to that if we can. Yeah, boost economic growth. 62%. 62% believe he is the one who can take Bharat forward, deliver on economic growth. Look at the confidence of Mamata Banerjee, 10%. On Arvind Kejriwal, 6%. Rahul Gandhi close to his approval rating of 21%, 22%. Communal harmony. Modi is communal, Modi is divisive, Modi is the one and the BJP is the one that's dividing the country. Look at this number, 60% says that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and under his leadership, there has been the trust factor to improve communal harmony. Who do you trust to improve communal harmony? It's 60% saying PM Modi. Big statement by the respondents. 25% on Rahul Gandhi, 9% on Mamata Banerjee, only 6% say Arvind Kejriwal that we trust him to improve communal harmony. So the Delhi riots resonate in the mind of the people across the country. What's happening in Bengal resonating across in the mind of the people of the country. And with Rahul Gandhi, no confidence despite his statement that I am Mohabbat ki dukaan. This is the opinion poll, News 18 mega opinion poll. But yes, सबका साथ, सबका प्रयास, सबका विश्वास resonating perhaps on ground. Infrastructure, improve the infrastructure in the country. Again, 60% trust factor. Prime Minister Narendra Modi. 9 and 6, 25% Rahul Gandhi. The scores remaining almost the same. They're mirroring on most of the benchmarks which actually work in terms of reposing trust in a particular leader. Law and order. Who do you trust? With the law and order situation in the country, 60% again. 60% again to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 25% to Rahul Gandhi, 10% Mamata Banerjee. Law and order case with Arvind Kejriwal, it's coming down from 6% to 5%. The overall approval rating. Let's try and understand the overall approval rating for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Arvind Kejriwal, Rahul Gandhi. Who has the overall approval of the voter in the News 18 mega opinion poll? Let's try and understand that. What is the most important voting factor? The most important voting factor, 56% say is jobs. 47% say inflation. So economy matters to the voter.